Hey there and happy Friday. So maybe some of you are out shopping as I'm doing this live and such, and maybe some of you are just still in your turkey coma from a good day yesterday and are just relaxing and maybe might be able to pop on. But depending on your schedule, I always like to just go on with my schedule so that you can have something. I know we're into those, hey there Lisa, I'm glad you popped on. We're into those busy days where it's like, it's just busy, busy, busy because we're getting closer to the holidays and we just celebrated one yesterday and some of you may still be celebrating, but I know I hear so many of you at the end of the day, you go, I just want to put up my feet, and then I watch your videos when my day's done and then I have time to just focus on having some fun. Hi there, Kay. So because of that, like I said, I just want to keep going. So I'm still in my November series of 8 that I'm working on, and half are going to be Christmas and half are going to be all occasion. And so today I'm working on all occasion, specifically birthday. So I've got a fun happy birthday card, and I thought it'd be a fun one to come up with because I was like, I need some guy ideas that don't look totally masculine. A lot of times, like, I do something sporty or something outdoorsy, and then sometimes you go, I just need a guy card for somebody that's not into any of that. So this could be like for any female. Like if I got this card, I'd be thrilled. And it can be for guys where it doesn't look too frilly, too outdoorsy or whatever. So I was really happy with how it turned out using the Celebrate with Tags bundle. Hi there, Carol. So let me make sure that my here we go. My iPad's caught up. So if you guys have questions, I can catch those too. And let me turn around my camera. Love that bright color on the black. Well, this is going to be exciting, Lisa. Let me maybe start out by talking about that bright color on the black. Okay, so let me get my lighting on there really well. You can see it's like got some gold shimmer shine to that. So I think it was last week, or was it, when you throw out like Thanksgiving in the middle of the week, it can seem like last week when I last used this, or it could be just like earlier this week and it seems like a month ago. So I've got this fun stuff here, the Festive Foils 12 by 12. Festive Foils 12 by 12 specialty designer series paper with the colors cherry, cobbler, gold, and soft succulent. So I just use little pieces of the soft succulent. Yes, it was earlier this week on one of Lois Anderson's, my virtual hostess's card, because I wanted a little bit of a pattern on that, plus just making it into a leaf. So we've got this in there, as well as some cherry cobbler with some fun like shimmery shine in there too. It's kind of like a shimmery red embossed, and this is like shimmery gold embossed, and this is like shimmery soft succulent embossed. So with this, I thought it makes great Christmas designs and such. And the reason why I want to lead off on this, not just because Lisa commented on it, but because if you can be patient, like some of you are like, I'm going to order it so it doesn't sell out. But if you could be patient, on December 1st, which is next week, this will be, this particular package of paper will be 60% off. So instead of being a $10 pack, it's going to be $4. And at that price, I could see it going fast. So that's where some of you might go, you know what, I'm not going to risk it. I really want it. I'm going to buy it at full price now. I don't know. Like I wish I had that magic ball to say, okay, there's like a ton in stock or not. So anyway, maybe like people like Lisa are early risers, and so with that, she's gonna probably like wake up and shop right away. So that is where that comes from. Now the bundle for kind of the rest of everything is from the mini catalog. Oh, and this is also from the mini catalog, and the reason why it's on sale is because it will be retired. So from the mini catalog also, towards the back, page 67 here, we've got the Celebrate with Tags bundle. Hi there, Sherry. Thanks for popping in. I love this. Like, how cute is this little stitched hearts here? And so you can see the dies are always smaller, but you can see that they're good size here. So we've got some great sentiments for birthday, for Christmas, for winter, for Valentine's. Also, okay, I'm back on. So if you guys have went, wow, it's really taking a long time for Belle to catch up. my phone was saying lost connectivity, which is weird because I never use my internet for these. Okay, so Lisa said that she might have to stay up until 12:01 to place her order, which brings up a good point. So you might have to stay up till 1:01 because of Stampin' Up! Being located in Salt Lake City. They're an hour behind us. So keep that in mind too. But I have done that. I've done crazy things. I've also, when there's been a good sale, I have also woken up in the middle of the night, like at 3, and go, oh, I'm awake. I might as well place orders. And so I've done crazy things like that. Hi there, Mary Jo. All right, so let me show you kind of my color combination here. I love how the gold and the black pop together. I'm using some gold foil too to kind of coordinate with that. All right, so let me kind of get started here. And I'm going to just do a little bit of card building before I do my stamping and such. And so, like I said, using darker colors for like a guy card always works. But like I said, it just looks really fun and festive, whether it be a guy or a girl card. So what I did is took a piece of black cardstock and cut this down 4 by 5 1/4, just to give me something to build my card up on. Hey there, Carol. Good to see you on here again. And then I cut this piece from the 12 by 12 sheet. So this comes, like I said, 12 by 12. So I cut this down 4 inches by 3 inches. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on here. And then honestly, you guys have seen me do this before and you go, oh, that's such a great tip. I bring out my trimmer here and then I just butt it up against the top or the bottom. And then I just put this right up against the top. And then I look and go, okay, the edges are good. And then it just makes it so that it's even. I don't have to worry about it getting crooked or anything. That works for me. And if I can pass along any kind of tip that works for me to help you guys, I'm always about that too. So next, I'm going to take this gold here, gold, and then it's just called Shimmer Ribbon. And you'd think after spending, you know, a week in Vienna, I should know my German up here to be able to tell you, no, not at all. And so I'm just going to take and lay this across, and it's going to make just kind of a little bit of a belly band. And to secure that, I'm just going to take a glue dot, press one end of my ribbon into the glue dot, my other end of the ribbon into my glue dot, like so. And another thing that I like, it just kind of adds something to the card. I always like having some kind of band, whether it be a strip of cardstock or a ribbon or something, because I feel like it helps split this and that. And even though it's ribbon and it's gold, I don't think it looks feminine either. So that helps too. So is a specialty paper carrying over? Suppose not, since it will be on sale. That's Lisa's question. And yes, that is correct. Because it is not carrying over, that's why it is on sale. So good question. I'm glad you asked it. So that way I don't want people to be disappointed if they wait and go, oh gosh, now it's completely gone. So now I'm just going to put some adhesive on here. And then this is my card base, which is also basic black, folded and scored this way, 8.5, and then scored at the 4 1/4 there. So we've got that. And then I'm just going to put that on here like so. Okay, so we've got that for our card base now as we work up to that. Thanks, Kay. And now I'm going to do my stamping and embossing or die cutting, I should say. So what I think I want to start with here is my candles. Yeah, that's where I want to start. I had so much fun putting this card together. It's like now I have to back up and go, how did I do that? Because I'll be honest, I ran these through with Stampin' Up's adhesive sheets, the candles, because there's so little to put glue on, and because it's foil, I didn't want any gluey adhesive things to kind of ooze and get these sticky or not shiny anymore. So I did use adhesive sheets on these, but I'm going to switch gears for my video. Sometimes this makes me nervous, like what am I thinking? Like I haven't practiced this, I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm going to take my foam adhesive sheets, and these are in the annual catalog too. Foam adhesive sheets, comes in a package like this, and then I just took that kind of square and cut a strip of just short of 2 inches, and then I'm going to peel this off. Now this is all sticky. This still has that same kind of coating on there too. And I'm just going to put it on the back side of my 2-inch strip of my gold foil. So the gold foil comes in a nice big package like this, 12 by 12 too. My 2 sheets come in it, and my packages last a long, long time because I'm just using little bits and pieces from this too. So, oh, and Lisa says she loves my sweatshirt. It's Maurice's. I love it too. It's super comfy. But I will say these little things have gotten stuck. Like today, okay, side note, since you're being pesty, like I got my knot stuck in here today and I was like trying to get it out. Like it's so, I thought about just tossing these over my shoulder if they get in the way during my video. So if you're going to go off key, so am I. Okay. So now we've got this on here. And it adds just a little bit of like cushion on there. But because it's foamy, it's not going to really interfere as I run it through my cut and emboss machine here. So let me do this. And now with these dies, I love these dies. So we're going to use this later, but we're going to use these now. 2 different types of candles. And this is part of the bundle Celebrations Tags dies here, part of the Celebrate with Tags bundle. Keep this in mind. Now, if you look at the stamp set, you can always now get this as a bundle with a 10% savings from the mini catalog. Or if you wait again till December 1st, this is going to be 40% off just the tags, because the tag dies are retiring. The stamp set's carrying over. These will be 40% off, so they will be $23.40 on December 1st while supplies last. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to make up one of the dies in here for a gift card. And then I know you've seen me use the mitten, the snowflake. You can see the cute stitched hearts that are in the catalog, a little banner, balloon, and all sorts of fun stuff here to like accent and add on to it too. So a couple cards worth of die. So it's a nice big set. So here is where I use my candles. So I'm just going to place that on top here. And like I said, the back side now has those adhesive foam sheets on here. So let me just put that through like so. And we have these. And like I said, I didn't practice this, so hopefully they turn out well. And I think so. All right, so I'm only going to need 3, but I want to kind of rotate patterns. So I've got this like so. I'm just going to do that and this. Like so. So the backing here kind of just stays on, which is fine. It's sticky here. I'm just placing it there, and it's not so sticky that it's going to stick there and I'm not going to be able to get it back on for my card. So you don't have to worry about that. And then next, I'm going to take the stitched rectangle die that is part of this set. Kind of doing things backwards a little bit. I'm going to trust that I can line this up, but I just want to cut out a piece of this to make our tag for a happy birthday. So I'm just going to run that through since I have my machine here like so. You can see that looks stitched, which is always a fun addition to any of the dies. I'm just going to set that die aside. Now I'm going to run over my little embossing buddy in case I have touched it with my fingers and got oils on it. Then we'll take out the happy birthday stamp from the stamp set. And I think this one's pretty easy to line up. And it helps that it's a rectangle for lining it up too. And let me just grab my tweezers here and get over my little tray. So before the heat or embossing additions tool kit came out, I kind of had every single piece to it. So now I feel like, okay, now you guys can use it. I have been using these products, whether you could get them or not, because I love them so much. But knowing you can get your own tray now, your tweezers, your embossing buddy, it makes me excited to be able to use these products, knowing you can get something just like it. And that is in the mini catalog too. A lot of you have said that you snatched it up right away when the mini catalog came out and you're giving it as Christmas gifts to your favorite crafter, and I thought, oh, that's a great idea too. So that makes for a fun gift that anybody that doesn't have that would love. Okay, so I'm just heating this up with some gold embossing powder, stamped first with the Versamark to make it sticky. And that's so fun to see the gold just pop against the black there. So we've got that. And now we can do some more building up of the card. So I'm just going to take and flip this over and put some dimensionals here to get that popped up like so. Oops. And a lot of times I kind of like to put it down here, but I kind of liked it front and center today. So I'm kind of just doing that there. And now these candles are fun because as you can see, all of these are sticky on the back. And I thought about poking through like some of these, which you can do, or just or leaving it. And so poking out some of the bigger ones are kind of fun because then you can see like the black through it. And I might just, I don't know, I thought about leaving some of the tiny ones. I'll see if they poke through pretty easily, as they should. If you use the adhesive sheets, the fun thing is when you die cut it, all of it cuts through. Like I said, the backing kind of stayed with the paper. With the adhesive sheets, when you peel it off to use it, it's like all those extra pieces just go with it, which is really fun. So I'm going to put this, let's see, front and center. I hope I've centered it. I'm just kind of eyeing it. And same with these. So these you might want to give a little poke to or not, depending on if you want some of those to show. And sometimes it's cool when some of them show and some of them don't. I just don't want some of these hanging for bulk and such. So I'm just going to kind of go like this and then angle it just a little bit. And then same with this. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing just hanging out on the back side where it doesn't look nice. And I'm just going to angle this a little bit too. Oops, I don't like this. There's one hanging out in the back that you can see through. Okay, so we've got that. Love it. Okay, and I do like that it is popped up. So I don't know if you can see the difference on camera or not. This one's flat, this one's popped up. And I like to kind of show the difference when I do it in a different way. So we've got that. Now I thought, okay, this looks kind of fun, but it looked a little empty. And I really didn't want to add any like rhinestones or anything that would make it maybe look a little bit girly or too blingy. Hi there, Karen. So I was like, okay, what else can I add to add something? So I got out my punch, the Starlit punch, and it has all these different stars on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones. And so what I did is just got out a chunk of gold foil here. And I'm just going to use like these 3. So if I can kind of just finagle my strip, it's like about a 2-inch strip here, and give that a punch. I'm going to get like the 3 stars that I want. And I just chose these 3 based on size so that it will fit on my card. So I've got kind of this chunkier one here. So I'm just going to put that one all by itself. And I've got kind of the pointed one here. And I'm just going to take a mini dimensional and put that on the back side there like so. And then I've got this teeny tiny one that a mini dimensional will just like totally overtake. So I'm just going to take and put just the tiniest little dot here with my green glue or the Tombow glue that we have. And with my take your pick tool, I can just pick that up, place it right on top of that tiny little dot. And even though it's not popped up, it still is a nice little addition there to put on like so. So we've got that, and that kind of takes care of the outside of the card. And like I said, I really thought it came together in a fun, festive way. And actually you could take and alter the adhesive sheets and the foam sheets if you wanted some of your candles to be flat and some popped up. So thanks for the hearts, guys. I'm not even done yet. So then for the inside, I like the sentiment that comes with the bundle, and it says, let's celebrate you. So I'm just going to get out my black ink pad here, my Memento black ink pad, and ink that up. Let's celebrate you. And to add a little bit of kind of coordinating color, I'm choosing the crushed curry. And if you know me at all, I love it when stamp sets have just some images that are kind of like more of a texture look. So we've got some dashes here. So I'm going to ink that up in the crushed curry, and I'm going to put it over every word, over the Let's Celebrate You. So it just kind of gives it a little bit of more of a texture. And then I'm just going to put another little stamp here at the bottom like that, and for a fun little finish there. And then this is ready to go. Now I'm doing a bonus feature. So if you think, oh, she's got the inside done, now I can just tune off because she's just going to talk about, you know, the rest of the card, show it again. But I do have a bonus feature, okay? But let me get this in first. So we have happy birthday, let's celebrate you. So my bonus feature is in the celebrations tags dies here that I showed you earlier. We've got a couple different, we've got this one that makes a fun little tag gift card holder. And we've got this for a fun little tag where you can cut it out, fold it in half, and it just opens for more of a tag. Now this one's a little different. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just run this through so you guys can see how that turns out. So let me get this back. And I'm just going to do a quick run through to show you how quick and easy this is. So I have just a strip. I know it's 3 inches wide. Oh, and it's probably about 6.5 inches long, I think, if I remember right, when I just cut a chunk to run through. And so once I run this through, just want to make sure it's not going off the edge because otherwise it won't cut. And because it's such a nice solid die, look how easy that like comes out. So it punches those out. It not only like cuts, but it gives us all the scoring things too. Hi there, Lois. And with that, then I can just fold where I need to. Let me get my bone folder here to give it a nice good crease. And then on the edges too, I'm going to fold this in. You could, you know, flop this and go over, but I don't like the look of that as much. So I'm just going to take with my bone folder and just kind of press this down like so. And then I'm going to press this down with my bone folder like so. Now getting out this green glue again, just going to put a little bit of this. I want to put too much, otherwise it's going to get messy. And this green glue works fantastic. And then I just fold this on top and it becomes like a pocket. I just want to kind of line that up so the hole at the top really lines up well. By using my bone folder here again, hopefully if there's any squishy edges, it'll stick to this and not my fingers. But then look at, you've got this fun little pocket like so, and then you can decorate that how you want it. But like I said, this was just kind of my bonus feature like so. But if you wanted to, you could put this on the inside of your card decorated too. So like if you were making a birthday card, giving a gift card or something, especially with the holidays coming up, and if you wanted to make this, you know, more of a holiday card instead, whatever. But I love the little gift card pouch and how easy that is to put that in there. I would recommend, do I have it here handy? Oh, I just used it the other day. Oh, I know why. I used it yesterday for my grandkids making little masks on popsicle sticks. But instead of my seal, I would use the Seal Plus to give that like an extra sturdy adhesive to put that down in here, especially, you know, if you're kind of playing with it to put the gift card in and they're taking it out and such. I would recommend the Seal Plus over the regular seal. All right, so that's my little bonus feature, and then I'll let you get off to your day of celebrating if you're still celebrating. So here's card number 5 for November. So how you can get these cards is by placing an order using the host code that I have posted, and then I'm going to do a still shot of today's card with the host code as a reminder there too. But if you need anything by the end of the month, which is coming up quick, you still have time to take advantage of that. And then my hostess Lois, her card is still, or her host code is still available too. So thanks, Lacey. I was reading your, what a neat idea for adding a gift card. So I was reading that as I was talking, and so that's how, like, I goofed up, but don't feel bad. I love it when you guys chime in, so it makes me feel like I'm not just talking to myself all the time here. So have a good weekend, and I will be back with card number 6 for the month on Monday. So continue to celebrate. Have a great Black Friday if you're into that. So see you soon. Bye-bye.